Well, that almost worked out. Day 3. Going from not seeing anything all morning long. Down here heading out this part of BLM we were in, and saw some whitetails coming out of the private property on the bottom and into the BLM. And we thought about shooting them from far away, but Ray couldn't get steady on them. Yeah, so we decided to make a play on them, and we got up here to where they were at. We found the 5 does, but couldn't bring up the buck again. He must have shot pretty quick. So yeah, now we walk back to the truck. A little excitement today, finally. Today has been a boring bitch. Not even a doe this morning. As you can tell, it's windier than hell. Alright. Almost worked.
Yeah. Saw that doe come up. I thought it was the buck. I got one for you.
Yep. And we had them 4 does come out first from up at the truck, and we got up here to where they were at, and that one more boogied up that hill right there, and the buck was nowhere to be found. He wasn't a big buck, but
You basket 6, but
a little 6-point whitetail would have been cool. None of us have a whitetail, so that would have been pretty neat, but it's all good. It wasn't meant to be. Now we gotta go back to the truck. It's just right there. Another 150 yards. Yeehaw. Well, check that out. We get back to camp after not seeing anything all day, and we got a good omen. Right there. Here's my finger. Come back and focus. That's a mountain goat. That's fucking cool. Sorry for the F-bomb, kids, but that's pretty dang cool. We've never seen a goat up here before. We've seen bighorns, we've seen elk, we've seen moose, we've seen deer. Now the only things we haven't seen is a lion and a wolf.
and a bear.
And a bear. We haven't seen any bears here, but I know they're here. Oops, I lost him. Where'd he go? There he is. Well, how about that shit? Something you don't see every day. Sorry, I don't have time to dig my spotting scope out. It's buried in the back of the truck.
So cool.
But pretty cool nonetheless. He's what?
Wiping his nose.
2 antelope bucks over there. Not a care in the world. If we were antelope hunting, we wouldn't see a damn one, but we've seen these guys almost every day.
235 yards.
Within 100 yards of the same spot. I don't know. Tell me how fair that is. That's okay. Well, kids, what are your thoughts on day 3?
Slow. Well, not really, because we got in that one stalk, but
It started off extremely slow, sped up, and then got extremely slow again.
and windy, very windy.
Oh yes, the wind was.
That was something else, huh?
It was a lot.
Hopefully it lets us sleep tonight. I don't know about y'all, but if I don't get to sleep tonight, I'm going to be a pissed off guy in the morning.
Yeah. That won't be swell.
Yeah. Ray's over there making dinner. Burgers tonight. I'd go over and show you, but I don't have the energy. I'll show you once I get to the plate. Alright, there we go. Burger patty with pepper jack cheese and a little bit of quick-made Russian dressing. It's a pretty good deer camp dinner. One of these dinners has got to bring us luck.
I put on the smiley face of luck.
Good.
I put on hot cheaters because it's necessary.
You are a cheater. Alright, morning of day 4. We're gonna go take a hike where we've been seeing a bunch of does the last couple nights. So maybe a buck's moved in with them, or maybe there's nothing. Only time will tell. But yeah, we got here this morning and there's a guy, so we'll see how it works out. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
See if we can go find something. First thing this morning out of camp, about 400 yards, we jumped a big herd of elk. About 14 cows and 2 bulls. It was just barely out of dark. But yeah, we can go see what we can find. This road only goes about another 50 yards and then it turns into a trail, so we'll see what we can find. Well, so far the plan's working out. We got about 12 deer out in front of us. One little buck. If we can get on him, we're gonna let Nathan pop him, I think. Unless one of us is faster. We're not seeing any deer, so any deer is a good deer today. So yeah, we're about 600 yards away from him. I'll try to get him in the picture for you right now. They're at the edge of that private property. Right about there, you can see them. I'm not gonna take out my phone scope and show you, but they're right there. That first one right there is a buck. He's just a little forky, maybe a 2 and 3. I can't really tell, but so we're gonna try to make a play on him here in a second. Holy shit, a plan that worked.
Saw him at about 750, 800 yards. We stalked down to about 300. I missed twice. Probably because the tripod was wiggling a little bit, but
Well,
bird shot rang
let's
true.
get up there to him.
He's right here.
Go for a walk. Let's get to him. Pull him out of the bush. Grab his front leg and pull him out of the bush.
I'm just triple checking. Let me take my round out of the tree.
Yep, take your round out. Front leg. Put your gun down, take your pack off.
I'm sweating a lot.
Sorry, I didn't get the kill shot on camera. I was too busy spotting him. I left my phone scope adapter in the truck, so you get what you get. Drag him out of that bush, bud.
A little forky. Haven't seen that many deer, so
Big bodied deer.
when an opportunity presents itself,
Pull him out of there, let me see him.
you gotta. Oh, there's my entrance for sure. Oh, no, that's not.
No, it's right there behind the shoulder, right where it's supposed to be. Pull him out of there.
Oh, he's heavy.
Awesome. Great work, son.
Thank you.
Now the work starts.
Whew.
Man, you missed him twice. I thought sure shit he was gone forever, but he didn't know where we were, so that worked out.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Buck fever will get you every
Every
time.
time. Not seeing any deer, even the smallest deer give you buck fever.
Yeah.
But you know what? When that shit starts to happen or stops to happen, that's when you quit.
Meat's meat. Putting it
Yes,
on
sir.
the table.
All right. Get your
his guts
tag.
out.
Notch your tag and then we'll gut him.
Right here.
For shits and gigs, Nathan's following his blood trail, see where he actually came from.
The blood trail's getting kind of small right now.
It's all right. Just go up to the road so Ray and Adam can see you anyways. Go up to that half-ass 2-track. It's more of a trail than anything, but
Where they at?
they should be heading down.
Buck down! Right there. Alright, the blood trail went past right there.
Ah, don't trip on it then. He was only just right there on the hill above you.
About right here.
Yeah. Came maybe 60 yards downhill and crashed into the fence right there. That's how it's supposed to work. Man, that was crazy.
I'm still.
Whew. Yeah, we spotted him from up here on the hill where Ray's coming down right now, and spotted him. I spotted all that herd deer. There's about 12 of them in there. It It was about 700 yards when we first spotted them. Moved down a little bit and cut the distance down to 6 something, and they were feeding to us, but not slow and or not fast enough. So me and Nathan made a big play around them. We dropped on the backside of the hill and snuck real slow up a coulee and got down to 270 from him. And Nathan whiffed on him twice, but he redeemed himself on that last shot. Put it right behind his shoulder, didn't ruin any meat, took his lungs out. We're good to go. Hell yeah. Sorry,
6 does a number on deer.
looking in my ear half that video, but that's okay. Yeah.
Blood clots everywhere.
That's the 3rd deer he killed this year with Great Pops 30-06 that he gave him for Christmas. That's pretty fucking cool. That gun my grandpa bought it probably 12, no, more than that. It had to be in like 07, 06, something like that. I don't remember what his last trip to Colorado was, but he bought it before that because the 7 mag was too much for his shoulder anymore. So he bought that, and I think he may have killed 1 deer with it over there. And Nathan's made up for it so far. Third
out with it, and this deer.
Yep,
And it killed a pig.
And a pig. 3rd deer and a pig in a little over a month. Not too bad.
The rifle's all original too. Same scope too.
Well, it's not original. It had work done by the guy that Grandpa bought it from. He bought it from one of the old gun dealers in town, Richard, from Richard's Guns. It was his personal gun. He did some trigger work on it and put a scope on it and all that jazz. But yeah, hell yeah, man. I'm fucking stoked. Now the work's going to start as soon as these yahoos get down here. And yeah, we're going to take a couple pictures right now and celebrate. And then we've got about a mile pack to the truck. I think we'll probably just cut it in half, and there's an okay road from the truck to about halfway down here. We'll probably just pack it about halfway and call it good, unless we get to there and feel good about it. That's awesome, man. 2 deer down in Idaho. We haven't been seeing anything, but me and the men upstairs had a talk last night, and he told me to be persistent. And I knew something was going to happen because he shut the wind off for us last night and let us get a good round of sleep. The beast is dead. Long live the second beast. 2 down, 2 to go. Got everything we needed. Most of the neck meat, most of the rib meat, all the goodies. Old Kip's getting ready to pack up. Just walk up the road. Walk up, hey, just walk up the trail right here. Awesome. Let's follow him out. Where'd they go?
I should have nailed that shot.
Heavy pack. And we're here. Heavy pack back. Good job. Whew. Get it up in there so we can get the rest in there. We already got some. Nathan's got the last of it. Just drag your whole pack up in there. There you go. Good job. What do you think?
Nice, I'm tagged out.
All right, it's starting to rain. Let's get out of here. Well, we're back here at camp. They're calling for like 50-mile-an-hour winds in town, so up here is probably gonna be blowing 60 plus, I would imagine. So we are reinforcing the tent stakes, make sure everything's kosher.
I got those ones already.
And then we're heading to town. We're gonna stay with a buddy tonight.
Yep.
Nathan, don't hang on the ropes. You skipped 2 of them.
Tap. That one's not. Get it. There you go. That one probably ain't going.
I think it's on rock.
Yeah, you're good on that one. So yeah, we're securing camp as well as we can. And we're gonna pray for the best. We'll stay in town and go from there. We'll come back up tomorrow and assess. Fun times. Well, I've got Nathan's Euro all caped out. I'll cut the back off and take his brains out tomorrow when we get back up to camp. And yeah, we'll go from there. We're here at Alan's house. We're going to stay the night here tonight so we don't get blown off the mountain. I think we're going to go out here in a bit and have an early dinner right now, and we're going to go out here in a bit and see if we can't find any more. Yeah, good times. It's been a tough hunt, but it's been worth it. I'm glad we got the boys on them. That's the important part. I've killed plenty of bucks, and if I don't get one, I'll be disappointed, but it's part of it. That's why it's called hunting and not getting groceries. Bunch of bighorn ewes on the side of the road.